Hi friends, I'm back at you today. Bernadine from How the Hook Turns, broadcasting from Plainview, Texas, the high plains of West Texas. My nose itches. Welcoming you to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're just stumbled upon me, I hope you enjoy my video. If you do, consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up like. It helps my channel. And it's free. And welcome. It's Sunday afternoon and the time is 2 something. I'm not sure. It's been very hectic around this house. Very hectic. So I thought I'd come on here and talk to you, my friends. I can't tell you what it all involves because it's just part of life, and sometimes it's worse than others. And hold on. Something was on my screen. Sometimes it's worse than others, and sometimes it's not so bad. But it's been crazy around here. I've been very busy. My husband got himself a new computer and decided to move into the extra bedroom for his office, which had a day bed you have to take apart to take out. Then you have to put it back together if you want to set it up somewhere. And we're setting it up in front of some French windows in the living room, which I think will be really pretty. It's very decorative, and it's a very pretty piece of furniture, okay? And it wasn't my choice, but it's what he wanted, so we went with it. What else can you do around here? Anyway, so we got that halfway put back together. And then there was getting that big old desk in the extra bedroom for his computer. And that was a debacle. But it's in there, okay. Then there was getting his computer set up, which neither one of us could figure it out. And we've called for help. And people that have tried to help us don't speak English very well. And we can't understand what they're saying, and it came with no written instructions. Why would you send something like that with no written instructions? We're not computer geeks. We're just 2 old people. So that's going back to Amazon. I'm waiting on the shipping label. It's probably in my email as we speak right now, as I speak to you right now. But I'll check it when we get off here. Water. My hair is a mess today. It's very humid still. It's frizzing everywhere. It just is what it is, okay? It's fine. It don't look that bad, I don't think. Just pulled it up. This is my new doll skirt, friends. I'm going to try my hand at another doll with a softer face this time. I've got my 2 dolls sitting over there. Well, you can't see them because I have that in the way. Can you see them now? That's BJ the bear, and that is Miss Ghoul, and that's Sweet Tater. So they're going to have a sister. Yeah. And I used up all this yarn out of that one cake, and then I had this ball wrapped, and the cake didn't have a ball band on it. Not the, yeah, not the yarn. Didn't have a ball band because I lost it. And then I had another one rolled up with no identification on it. So I do know it's a Premier yarn, but I don't know the colorway. So there's that. So the skirt is going to be this color, okay? The bodice is going to be this color, which I think will go really well with it. This is a Karen 1-pounder, and it's called Fig. And I think these two will go really good with each other. And then the skin tone will be a little bit lighter than little Sweet Taters was with this. And I think this is also a 1-pounder, but I don't have the ball band again. These are old yarns, friends. This is an old yarn that I got a couple of years ago. And on transferring it here and there, I have a floppy but no ball band, but that's okay. And we're fixing to crochet and chat. And also, I want to update you on my sourdough bread skills. I finally figured it out and put out a loaf of bread. And I'm going to insert a picture of it right here. Okay, friends. That's only the second loaf I put out, and the only one that's just plain old bread, starter, flour, and salt. And it's really good. My husband and I both had a couple of pieces of it after it cooled off. I put it in the refrigerator overnight, and I put it in the oven about 8:30 this morning, and got that baby baked. I didn't put the temperature up enough, but I got it mixed up with the enriched dough and the not enriched dough, but I know now. So I still am making mistakes. I am not proficient, but I did manage to get one regular loaf out. So that's what I was doing the past couple of days. Working on the starter and the process, and you can do that in a couple of days, but it took me 3. It is what it is, okay? Okay, so let's turn you around and we will visit. It's already almost 8 minutes into this video, and I haven't really said a whole lot, except things are crazy around here. But they're going to get better. Okay, friends, let me set you up. Don't go away. Come back and see me. Chit Chat Paddywhack. I'm back, friends, and I'm set up to crochet with you, my friends. My friends and family, it's Sunday. I think I already said that. It's the last day of the holiday weekend, unless you have Monday off. I don't think Monday's not a holiday. Should be everything back to normal Monday. Anyway, what I was saying, we're sending my husband's computer back where it came from and getting a refund. We tried to talk to some people online to help us, but they don't speak English very well, and we don't know what they were saying exactly. I don't think they knew what we were saying exactly. Anyway, so that's what's going to happen this week. What else is going on this week? I am going to try and make another loaf of that bread. It was so tasty, friends. Even that first loaf with the blueberries, this was tastier than that. And it didn't have that strong sourdough flavor. It was just so good. And I'm super excited that I'm able to do that now. So I will be making more of that. It's not as complicated as I had first thought. It just all seems shrouded in secrecy. But my good friend Donna over at Fancy Fiber Forum walked me through it. I don't know, Donna. How many times did you try to help me? 10 maybe? I don't know. She never gave up on me though. So I finally got a loaf out, although I did bake it on the wrong setting on the oven, but that's okay. It turned out fine anyway, as that picture showed you. But it was supposed to be at a higher temperature for a shorter amount of time. But I guess it was okay. In the end, I'm drinking my water today, friends. It is not raining. It did not rain yesterday. It did not rain today. It did not rain last night. But they were still popping firecrackers last night. And on Friday night, when they set off all the... And we're rural. But there was 2 families setting off firecrackers. One to the east and one to the west. Between us. We were sitting between them, rather. They weren't between us. They were on either side of us. And the dogs woke us up about 11 o'clock. Afraid, scared, trembling. All the things that dogs do when they get scared. So I almost never went back to sleep Friday night. But they finally shut her down a little after 1. Uh-oh, my timer's going off, friends. Oh, my goodness. I'll be right back. Friends, what it was I had my stove timer on because I had some chicken thighs roasting in there. And the chicken thighs, I checked them about 4 minutes early. And they were ready. I checked the internal temperature. So I took them out and turned the oven off. And, of course, I forgot to turn off the timer. I do that all the time. So, there's a lot going on around here today. Has been. I also, I had those chicken thighs that I bought at a little grocery store around here. I had them in the refrigerator. It was time to either cook them or freeze them. So I had like 2 big packages. So I cooked some, and I did the food sealer. I don't know what you call it. You know, the vacuum sealer. So I had to put all those away in the freezer a few minutes back. While the thighs were already in the oven, roasting. We've been eating a lot of chicken around here. I season them good. I don't cover them up. I just put them on a baking sheet and I roast them for 10 minutes on 500 and then 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And they're more than done, okay? They're good. They're good heated up. So that's what that timer was all about. Oh, let me get back to the dogs. Anyway, last night, last night, they still had firecrackers left over. So we went through some of it last night, but it didn't go on for a couple of hours. It was just 30 minutes and it was over with. The cats don't seem to mind it, but the dogs do. And the dogs are doing fine. Update on the dogs and the cats. Everybody's well and doing fine. Yeah. This is my last row before I start putting that window pane at the bottom to run the ribbon through. And I need to make the arms before I put the bodice on. The bodice will go right here, right around where I crocheted in the back. Loop only, you can see that ridge. It will go all around that blue part. So it's real easy to find. And you'll put your bodice, start your bodice and go up. You go up so far and put the arms on, and then you go on and change thread and finish the head. The hair, I am not sure, but I'll let you know. I'm not sure about that on this doll. So I've been making dolls, friends. I'm going to find another pattern, though. This is the last one of these I'm making. I'm going to do something different next time. But I do like how they sit around and decorate the place up a little bit. I thought I'd put them on that day bed out there by the French windows. I thought that would be pretty. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Get some water. Okay. So the hook of the day today, my friends, is a all-metal Furls crochet hook in the color blush. It's a size 5 or an H hook. It's the only blush I have. I just bought one. That's all I need. And this is polished, and it doesn't ding up, scratch up like those silver ones that they first put out do. So I like this one. I like this color. I like the red color and the gold color. I think I like the gold color the best. But I don't. Only one I have in the gold color is a J, or a 6.0 millimeter. So I'm not buying any more of them. I don't really care what they're made out of. I don't have one of every kind, but I have a couple of different ones. So yeah. What are y'all doing? Are you winding up your 4th of July holiday on this Sunday? Are you traveling, or did you travel back home if you went somewhere, or did your company leave, your family, friends, to go back to their home? Busy holiday. Praying for all the little girls that got swept away and lost in that flood in Texas on the 4th. And the adults that got disappeared from that RV camp, got swept away, and their RVs got bent around trees, and it all happened at night. It just came upon them. So it's such a tragedy. I've been praying for those folks. So many tragedies around the world. Hit close to home. Not that many miles from us. In our state, anyway. And it hasn't been real hot around our area, but I know other parts of Texas are sweltering. And even people up north, my friends up north, are sweltering. Oh, and out on the West Coast, too. Try to stay cool. It is July, so summer has really come up on us. It's going to be hitting us, friends. I think all this next week is going to be in the 90s and high 90s. It's going to be a booger around here, too. I want to thank y'all for all your comments you've been leaving me. I appreciate that. You sending your love and concern our way. We're doing fine. We haven't had any harsh weather or crazy temperatures or nothing like that. It's been fine around here. Crazy inside, fine outside. Just a lot going on. You know how it is. Thank you for watching. I love you. So does God. Be kind to others. Think of others. Come back and see me soon. And I will be continuing on my journey here with this doll. And next time, friends. Love y'all.